You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
To be covered by God and walk in the area of your destiny, you can't be limited to just working with people who look like you, or think like you, or vote like you, dress like you. You got to get out the box, because God's going to use a whole lot of people to bless you, to move in and out of your life, and you can't be narrow or one-dimensional. This is a coat of many colors. Oh, yes. It's a coat of many colors. Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get to falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it, because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you're going to pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful. He'll always give you somebody.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me 5.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, that's our mantra here at WZYE 95.9 FM. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But we don't just say that, ladies and gentlemen. We also put that for you in words. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our pledge to you, the people that listen to us here at WZYE 95.9 FM, that we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Tommy, welcome. How are you?
Good evening, my brother. I'm quite good. And yourself?
I am excellent, Tommy. I can't complain at all.
Well, it's another Monday.
Yeah,
as we race towards the end of 2025.
Correct. But Tommy, I want to do something. I want people to understand something, right? And we're going to get to the chat. I want you all to listen to the things that we do here at WZYE 95.9 FM. I want you all to listen. And we do these things for people to think. We want you to think. I want you all to listen to this again. Listen to this that we always play at the top of the hour here on WZYE 95.9 FM. Listen to this, Tony.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity.
No audio. No audio, Wall Street.
Oh, mic was muted. Sorry about that. Folks, and that is why we play certain things here at WZYE 95.9 FM, Let me play that again for you guys, right? And you guys know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm going, right? You guys know where I'm going.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Tommy knows where I'm going, but they know where I'm going.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity.
And let me tell you guys something. Me, I have none, absolutely no patience with respect to mediocrity in people. And let me play something else for you guys. I want you guys to listen to this. And there's a reason why I'm going here, I'm going here. I'm actually going there. I'm actually going there, right? I want you guys to listen to this. And we play this for a particular reason.
To be covered by God and walk in the area of your destiny, you can't be limited to just working with people who look like you, or think like you, or vote like you, or dress like you. You got to get out the box, because God's going to use a whole lot of people to bless you, to move in and out of your life, and you can't be narrow or one-dimensional. This is a coat of many colors. Oh, yes. It's a coat of many colors. Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character.
Did you all hear that?
Yeah.
It is not the colors you have to watch. It is the character. Let me replay that for you guys. Let me replay that. You know, Tommy, I really come here to kind of preach tonight, to be honest with you folks. I come here to preach tonight, because I think part of the purpose of myself is to inspire people for a better tomorrow, right? And I try my best to do that, right? But I want you all to listen to these things. There is a purpose why we play these things here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me go back. Let me rewind that for you guys again and listen.
Like you. Or think like you, or vote like you, or dress like you. You got to get out the box, because God's going to use a whole lot of people to bless you, to move in and out of your life, and you can't be narrow or one-dimensional. This is a coat of many colors. Oh, yes. It's a coat of many colors. Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character.
Folks, do not categorize the blessings by the color. It is the character you have to watch. And I'm going to play this one more time. Just one more time.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity.
And Tommy, I am not going to tolerate mediocrity. And there's a quote that says, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Tommy, I know you must be asking yourself, but what are you really talking about, right?
Well, I know generally what you're talking about, but I don't know what specific incident or occurrence you're referring to, if there's such.
Well, let me say this, Tommy. Let me say this, My trip to Trinidad and Tobago was financed by yours truly, Anselm Lebon. Let me repeat that. My trip to Trinidad and Tobago was financed by yours truly, Anselm Lebon. Nobody, Tommy, nobody financed my trip to Trinidad and Tobago. I went into the pocket of Anselm Lebon and financed this trip. Let me repeat this again, Tommy. I want to play this again. Listen, listen.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity.
Audio.
Sorry about that. I financed my trip to Trinidad and Tobago. And you see, when people want to deal in mediocrity and talk about people finance my trip, you see, Tommy, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And the last thing, Tommy, that I and some of the bonders do is to go out and spread misinformation about anyone. I don't do that. Let me replay this again. Let me replay this again. Let me replay this again. You understand? Some people have to stop this type of behavior. How to stop it?
This is a coat of many colors. Oh, yes. It's a coat of many colors. Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character.
So, Tommy, when your character encourages you to make statements about me and say how people finance my trip to Trinidad and Tobago, what TD Jakes just says there, you don't have to watch your colors. It's your character. It is your character. And if you don't change your character, not if you don't change your character, but listen.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity.
Sorry about that. You know what, Tommy? I'm going to leave it right there. So, for all who listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, I'm just going to address that one part of it. Anselm Leborn, better known as Professor Wall Street, financed his own trip to Trinidad and Tobago. And there was no one that financed my trip to Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? And I will just leave that there. Let me go into the... You want to say anything, Tommy?
I'll say you are 100% correct. And I finance my own trips also.
And nobody don't finance me. Nobody don't finance my trip to Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? So when people spreading all kind of misinformation like that, right? I would just leave with that premise and tell you, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Correct is right. So let me leave that right there. Anyway, Susan Lalchan was in first.
She was in first.
Uncle Tommy. Yeah. Yep. Susan was next. First, second, third. Hey, Susan, fourth. Hey, Batos boy. Batos was second boy. Batos Batman. Well, not second, but he was after Susan. Monica Ramke soon was next. Uranus, good morning to all early birds of the village. Yeah, man. Early birds, boy. Early birds. All right, hold on, I have to ring on my computer. All right, that one didn't ring on the computer for some reason. Uranus McFarlane was next. Good morning to all early birds of the village. Susan, Batos, Monica, blessings for a wonderful day. A blessed day also to Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, COP. May the blood of Jesus cover every villager and the PM and the government. Vindra, welcome. Good morning, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, COP. Anna, good morning to my friends. Ms. Santa Cruz says good morning to Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and COP. Vindra, good morning to you. I don't know what's going on here, you know. Or did I? Let me see, boy. The phone's supposed to ring on WhatsApp. It's not ringing on WhatsApp. All right, we're going to see. Ms. Santa Cruz, thank you. Congratulations, Wall Street, on your victory at Queen's Park, Savannah. Thank you very much.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Another win.
Yeah, another win. Anna, I need help if you can. Sora Karim, good morning. Good morning to you. Good evening, actually. Hanif, Mr. Intellectual, say, blessed afternoon, Pro Uncle T and COP and all versions. It's Monday and a marvelous one. Hope you're having a blessed and productive day filled with all of God's goodness and rich blessings. Kevin George, welcome. Good day to all in the village. Welcome to you, Kevin George. 007 Anala. Grand evening. Everyone see you all soon. Bennett Thomas. Good evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP, and all in the village. Ramdio Baiju. Pleasant good night to Professor Walshik, Mr. Tommy, and the village. Blessings to all. You know what? Let me go out there and see if I go out. If I go out and I come back in. Oh, Tommy Tomato says start show before I come on. What's up? Did you tell me that?
You start WhatsApp first, and then you launch your browser.
Oh, I didn't do that. I was already in WhatsApp and then. Oh, that's why the phone is ringing outside. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute, folks. 1 minute. All right. I hope that helps. Sorry, Mr. Financial Guru. You gotta try calling back. Ramdio Baiju says blessings to each and everyone on the live. Blessings to you. Clinton Williams says Susan Lachan is a boss winner. Blessings to Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and the village. Right? It's still not ringing on my laptop. Okay. All right, let me do this. Tommy, I'm gonna go out for a minute and come back in. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let me just go out. You just continue. I'll go out and come back in for a minute.
Yes. It's a wonderful Monday in Trinidad as everybody gets ready. Everybody get ready for Christmas 2025 and the new year that's coming right behind it. A lot of controversy about Christmas parties and a lot of small talk, but
Okay, I'm back.
That too will pass.
Let's see something. What?
Yes.
Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead. I gotta log back into WhatsApp. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Christmas 2025 is in full swing. Weekend going with Paramin, Parang on the Hill. Seemed to be very successful. So Christmas is going to race and Carnival is going to follow right behind it. The talk, or should I say the major financial talk or political talk is about Moody's downgrade, as if the UNC is responsible for it, not recognizing the fact that these situations don't happen overnight. But hopefully, but I'm pretty optimistic that next year is going to be a better year than 2025, because there are a lot of exciting things carded to begin in 26. So we look forward with optimist eyes.
Okay, Tommy, I'm trying to figure out my set link and no. I'm good there. I think I'm good. All right. I hope that will work. All right, good. Thanks a lot. Um Tommy Mohammed, let me go back up here. Okay, hold on. Good evening to you. Let me go back up to the top. What boy? Internet slowing down tonight, but
Heavy traffic.
yeah. Okay, here we go. So Bennett Thomas, Anthony Ford, welcome. That is Ford with an E. Troy Smith, welcome. Troy Smith said, bless good night to everyone in the village. Anselm and Uncle Tommy and Mr. COP, bless to you guys. Monica Rampiscoon is inside. I see they said Takesha inside. Takesha, welcome Takesha if you're here.
Welcome, Sister Takesha.
Yeah, Tommy Moment said, check this out, Azina. Miss Becca's think to be going and vote back for the PNM and the THA election. Really? You think so?
She's dreaming.
Michelle Oliver, people still hear what you have to say. Who's that? Ellen Matthews, welcome. Good evening, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, Mr. COP. God's blessings. You all keep warm, Professor and Uncle Tommy. Mr. COP, stay safe. Thank you. Tommy Moment said, blue is the code in Tobago. Azina Mohammed, welcome. Yeah, Troy Smith says, spread only yellow 100% in the village, and it's that. Correct is right. TPP will win the THA election.
Hands down.
Rajendra Maharaj is saying that your political job is to serve the people, not yourself. The Constitution does not serve you, you serve them. Eric P&M Williams and Ellis Clark, written 1976 Republic, and how you may want to interpret it as Oberman Rowley did by making a rich more rich. Republican Constitution turn everything upside down. Yeah. Jenny C. Paul, welcome. Good night, all. Judy Ali, hello to Wall Street, Tommy and COP. Judy Ali, welcome. Mr. Intellectual is back. Ramdeo Baiju, I pray that each and everyone have a safe and blessed Christmas. Joshua, long line see Joshua, boy. Good night, Professor Ward, Tommy and COP. One of the PNM bloggers said that the drugs that they found in the Caroni swamp is a prop, and that's not real. Yeah, PNM. Jenny C. Paul, amen, yes indeed. Mr. Intellectual say, re-educate, redirect, and renew. It spells freedom. Jenny C. Paul says, preach, my brother, preach. Jenny, I was preaching. Yeah, Jenny, Pastor Lee Born. Tommy, I want to know, but Jenny C. Paul say, well, she just will fly over so many years. Jenny, I want to believe,
Of course, it goes over many heads.
But I want to believe it wouldn't fly over a lot of people's heads, if they understand. If they really understand. I want to, maybe I need to break it down a little more, but I don't think so, Jenny. I think they understand. They will get a shock when they lose the Tobago THA election. Yeah. Anthony Ford out the East says, good night, Wall Street, Tommy and COP. Mrs. Bessessa wants what's good for Trinidadian. Correct is right. Mrs. Bessessa wants what is good for Trinidadian. Yeah. Correct is right. God. Joan Biznat, welcome. Good night, everyone. Oh, God. Tommy Mohammed say, Professor Walsh, don't take on your detractors. Anthony Ford and Monica, I get vexed this morning when I hear him bashing Professor. Folks, listen to this again, eh? Seriously, listen to this, eh? Listen to this. All right?
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. And
I will leave it there. Yeah? Roger said, I see well, she should expose him. Yeah. Well, Sam, welcome. Vishnu Pandit says, good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, and all individuals. Honesty is always the best policy, and don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Have a safe and blessed night, everyone. Correct as right. Tommy Mohammed said these nurses got a small tin of biscuit from the lysine and then protest. CV, welcome. Warshik, Uncle Tommy, blessings. George Ramdeen said the nurses are telling themselves that the PMSK BPSC is soft and will give it to them, given to their demand. Clearly, they are trying to destabilize the government. But it wasn't part of the negotiation. Tara Brandon, pleasant good night, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tommy, COP, and all the wonderful people in the village, Florida, here, locked on and listening. Welcome to you, Tara. For all who want to destabilize Mr. Processor government will fail in their endeavors. Them can't stabilize. Please. Yeah, Miss Santa Cruz. I see the PNM mayor from Arima was also at the fundraiser. Yeah, yeah. You know something, Tommy? I want to say something else as I see that Kuda Miss Santa Cruz. You know, the ticket going around for the UNC Christmas fundraiser was $750, right?
Yeah.
So I already give the analogy of 5,000 people, right? So if the UNC have 250,000, for example, in their members, right? It will be, let me see. Yeah, the audio only will bring this a little closer. Yeah, it will be 245,000 members that were left out, right?
Yeah.
Because only if the place could only hold 5,000 people, right? So it's a fundraiser, right?
Yep.
If you think you could pay your $750, and in addition to that, there's always people that are invited to fundraisers, right? All the time. That happens all the time. People get invitation and people don't get invitation. So all I have to say, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Folks, you all will have to call Tommy phone because for some reason. So folks, call the other line. Call 973-609-6509. Because somehow my phone is not ringing on WhatsApp. So call the other line. Mr. Intellectual, know what it is you won at Queen's Park? There was a master's event for men 60 to 69. And I participated and I won it.
Mine's is not ringing on my computer either.
Yeah, mine's just not ringing on the computer.
Let me see.
I know what. So, folks, what we have is that we have the phone that's supposed to ring on the computer, and the phone is ringing on the phone, but not on the computer.
Yeah, it's not ringing on the computer.
So, you know what you'll have to do? Send your voice notes. Send voice notes. Send voice notes to the. You can send voice notes to either one of the numbers. Charles Carlene, where you joining us from? Where you joining us from? Congratulations, Pro. Didn't know that you beat Mr. Moloney. You play that Trinidad song. They go for you, Pro. You run Trini. You run here in a race. We all I think our time is a waste. Semantics, welcome. Good evening, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone in life. So I thought it was just my own. But your phone is also not ringing. So folks, send. You gotta send voice notes tonight. You gotta fix it tomorrow. See what will happen. Good night, everyone. Blessings. San Fernando in New York. Sharon Bricky, welcome. We have another minute before we go to the break. I don't know what happened to the audio either. The audio is as high as could be. Check your phone, Santa Cruz. Is the audio coming out low, folks? Riaz, welcome. Anne Marie George, welcome. Patricia Panchu, welcome. Blessings to everyone on the live. Welcome to you. Yep, correct is right, Tommy Mohammed. She held out and did not take the 4%. Anthony Ford says, Professor, you was looking real sharp in that fundraiser. I like how you chat with the ministers. Yeah, that's what we do, man. Anthony without the E says, congratulations. Folks, we're going to take that quick break. George Ramdeen said, congratulations to you, Professor Wall Street, on your victory. It's funny. After I did that race, I was to find myself down to cool, right?
Wow.
User 11, welcome. All right, so Anthony said the audio is fine. So, folks, we're going to take that quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. Kamar, Hamir, the audio is perfect. Here, where am I? Judy Alice Wall Street, you look like a GQ. Thank you, Judy. We're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Stick on, stay, don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. the WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a point of We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, 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 no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest, laid to rest. It's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge, it's a ledge. Hey, tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochem workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say PNM dead. Even the 1% say the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP. No more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, to health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hood ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up. Seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, The party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the week. No more ice cream and cake. We and them dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all this. 1. UNC on a mission 2 to correct the school system. 3. End poverty and clean up TNT. 4. Speed up the housing process. 5. Lower taxes. 6. Revamp we energy. Bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here. Security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. So, folks,
our phones are acting up, so send us voice notes, please.
Yeah, send us voice note. Who's that? Good evening to all villagers. Hopefully today the ones with the bag of truth will come on the bus to go up the road. Well, you know what, Gordon Joseph, you have to go down the road. If the one with the bag of truth going up the road, you have to go down the road. Yeah, go down the road. There was a song with that too, we're going down the road. Monty Steele, welcome. Wall Street, Lee Bourne, good night. My correction to you. I heard you mention something about overall UNC membership population. I really think the organizational population of 150K, not 250, which you stated. Monty, I was just drawing an analogy, and I was saying that if the party had 250,000 members, as an example, and the Christmas fundraiser, the place could only hold 5,000 people. That means to say 245. All right, let me use the numbers you use. 150,000 members, and the place could only hold 5,000 people. And I'm using Monty numbers, and I'm making up the number for the place. So that will be 145,000 people who cannot attend, right? And just say for a simple fact, 10% of the people wanted to attend, right, Tommy? Let me say 10%.
Right.
14,500, right? 10%.
Yeah.
That means, say, out of that percent, right, only about 5,000, you still have about 9,000 or 8,000 to 9,000 people who can attend.
True.
So if you do the maths, anyway, let me leave that there. All I have to say, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. That's all I'm going to say. So, folks, Paul DeGal, welcome. I want you all to listen to this, because you know the PNM propagandists going to start to run with this. But the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Dr. Rudal Munilal, had to come out and make a statement that the government of Trinidad and Tobago are not bothered by the threats of the Venezuelan government. All right? So take a listen to this.
And Energy Industries, Dr. Rudal Munilal, is today dismissing an announcement from the Venezuelan government that it will immediately cancel all deals and negotiations to supply natural gas to Trinidad and Tobago. The response from Venezuela is in retaliation for the recent seizing of an oil tanker by the U.S. military. In a voice note to TTT News, Dr. Munilal said the Venezuelan authorities should direct their complaints to President Donald Trump, as it is the United States military that has seized the sanctioned oil tanker. Minister Munilal said the Trinidad and Tobago government is not bothered by the threat.
In the meanwhile, we continue to have very peaceful and fraternal relations with the people of Venezuela. This statement is just an example of propaganda. We have never depended on Venezuela for natural gas supplies. We have adequate reserves within our territory. We are aggressively working to reduce bureaucratic barriers so that we can speed up approvals and license and so on for the energy companies.
The energy minister said the real issue is bureaucracy and red tape, which has been hindering our exploration and production over the years. He said the release from the Venezuelan government is an act of hypocrisy since they continue to engage with the USA. And it is Chevron that is today exporting heavy crude oil to the refiners in the U.S. Gulf Coast.
Do business in the oil industry with the United States, but then make these rash, these reckless and erroneous statements about Trinidad and Tobago. I condemn it. It is propaganda, and we will continue to work with our partners in the region and elsewhere so that we will collaborate and build and rebuild our energy industry.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the statement by the Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, okay, folks, what's going on here? 1 minute, let me see what's going on here. For me, WhatsApp is acting up, folks.
Yep.
Okay, I think it'll open now. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, hold on. I don't know. It's acting up.
What we can do is call back some of the numbers that call it back on the computer. That way we can talk to whoever it is.
Well, you can try that and see. Try that now.
Let me see this here.
Yeah. So, folks, that was the Minister of Energy talking about the Venezuelan threats to Trinidad and Tobago, right? And as you all can see, the government is not really concerned about that. Patricia Hutchinson.
Yes.
Uncle Tony.
Yes, I'm returning your call.
Oh,
Tell me on here.
Uncle Tony,
Yes.
I'm going to each and every one on the live and to share. Uncle Tony, just imagine, right? See Professor Wall Street tell me, don't call he, call you. But this is like, I know he doesn't always do that, but I love him still. And I want to tell him a pleasant good night. So, Uncle Tony, I'll talk to Uncle Professor through you. You see, when the PLM had their dinner for 10,000 a plate, by the businessmen and them and the chamber, right? Nobody is here about it and talk about it. Then they're talking about only 5,000 people gonna go into the headquarters. But just imagine PNM build a new spanking headquarters in Balize House. And see not a member, a regular member was sheep poker across the gate. That is how by the gate, like you know, the farm and them in Arizona, they have an electric fence. As the region have to stop automatically. So when people want to take up your airtime to discriminate you and tell you that who pay for your ticket, the most important thing, you came and meet an honorable person, a prime minister, who track record speak for itself, and that the people are being served and being served well. Then now I see all them trade union presidents who had the voice stifled in this country for 10 years. All of a sudden they want it right now. When they want it, right now. But the nice thing about it, I want the health sector to the RHAs to understand what Patrick Manning had done to them and how he would wake them to move them from a permanent job, paying job with security. And when the Honorable Basde Pandey tell them that the way they're transferring them over, right, they will have certain benefits to get. People forget that, Professor. But I want to remind them tonight, right? Because only you remain with your representative union, that don't mean you fall under the collective bargaining union. And I notice that idiot Stewart talking about the nurses and them, but I want to remind him on your program that is he who suppressed them same trainees and them, no uniform allowance, no stipend, nothing, and they move them out like dog all over the place and tell them 3 years and 2 years and that they pass all kind of means to move forward. Now the Trans Hospital in Cuba is being opened for the purpose it was built. They're talking about it has short staff, but under the PNM, the Cubans, and who was running this country, and how much nurse had to come to see about the whole hospital. Sometimes there are 6 nurses to see about the half of the hospital, and it's only the critical care. See how much people had to go private care. The record is there to see that the healthcare system under the PNM was mostly private institution. They're referring everybody to under the PNM. So I want to know these people and them, just like Lumpkin, he signed 5%, the prison signed, everybody signed. But automatically your collective bargaining period changed that you could go back within how much? As you hear a new negotiation, whether go to the industrial court and file a case and present all your case to see what the industrial court will tell all you. And you know what I want to touch on one thing, Professor? There is a fella, there is a deputy leader at the PNM talking now that the new program that the Minister of Local Government, the Honorable Ms. Karisha Amin, is putting out. He's saying as long as similar to what the CPET is doing, it could never be CPET. It could never be similar because that if it's so only regional corporation, because corporation people just cut grass on the side of the road and clean the side of the road and back. So what kind of idiotic stupidness you're coming with? And Penny, I want you to tell the people at Tobago, not only a radar, what everyone say is a radar country now. The United States was given openly now the permission to land the aircraft and take off in Trinidad. Right? So I want all to put out on the pipe and smoke it. And I want everybody who wants peace in the Southern Caribbean that the Mr. Donald J. Trump is just a matter of time now because the opposition leader was extracted from Venezuela and now they will see who is the madman and who will have to listen to who. Have a pleasant good night.
Thank you, Southwest.
Thank you. It's interesting. Tommy, it's very interesting. All right. So the phone ringing now, folks. The phone are now ringing on, so you can call us now. You can call us now. You can call this my phone as well. So my phone is now ringing on WhatsApp. All right. So I did something in order to fix it. Right. I did something in order to fix it. So let me just tell this person. Yeah. So folks, I want to read something for you all with what Southwestern just said there. Right? I want to read something for you all. You see, the propagandist machine of the PNM, right, which we could easily say now that it includes Michaela Pandey. Yeah? It includes Michaela Pandey. And just as he stated, listen to this.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So, in the media, Tommy, in the media, it stated that concerns are also mounting over potential legal challenges. An opposition attorney representing 3 former CPEP contractors said that the state could face litigation if those contractors are excluded from the new hiring process. Right? Rural Development Minister Khadija Amin confirmed the program in a statement on Thursday night after a cabinet note outlining the initiative was leaked. She stressed that the plan is not a revival of CPEP, but a pilot project aimed at directly employing workers through the ministry. Under the proposal, workers will be organized into structured teams assigned to municipal corporations overseen by 4 regional coordinators covering the North, East, Central, and South. Each team will include a maintenance supervisor, a compliance checker, and 10 maintenance workers at a total monthly cost of $284,960. By contrast, CPEP operated a broader structure, including a head of operation, supervising and regional coordinators, field officers, and private contractors, each managing teams of up to 30 workers, and a foreman. A former CPEP employer speaking on condition of anonymity told Guardian Media that contractors and staff were sourced within the communities they served. Contractors earn no more than $23,000 per month, depending on attendance. Field officers earn $7,300 plus an $11,000 travel allowance and $300 monthly phone allowance. Regional coordinators earn $10,000 and were assigned company vehicles maintained by CPEP. There you have it, Tommy.
Yep.
It's going to be organized by 4 regional coordinators covering the North, East, Central, and South. Each team will include a maintenance supervisor, a compliance checker, and 10 maintenance workers at a total monthly cost of $284,960 instead of all the racket they had before. Okay? So the thing changed for the betterment of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? Yeah, of course it's a better plan. It's a better plan.
But answer them.
Yeah.
$2,300 a month for a worker.
What's that one?
Is that what I heard you say?
No. No.
How much?
It said that Each team include a maintenance supervisor, a compliance checker, and 10 maintenance workers at a total cost of $284,960.
That's for the entire team.
That's for the entire team, right? And what they told us before is that before, under CPEP, contractors earned no more than $23,000 per month, depending on attendance. Field officers earned $7,300 plus an $11,000 travel allowance and $300 monthly phone allowance. Regional coordinators earned $10,000 and were assigned company vehicles maintained by CPEP. So now with about 10, 11, 12 individuals in a group, so to speak, right? Somehow $284,960 will be allocated to them, right? Based on what I read here. Right, so each team will include a maintenance supervisor, a compliance checker, and 10 maintenance workers at a total monthly cost of $284,960. And let me just do the math. Let me just, we do it, and we just do a quick math, right? And we say 284,000 divided by 12, right? 284,960 divided by 12. That will be an average of $23,746 a month. Just an average, right? So it may break down different, whereas that a maintenance supervisor may get more, a compliance checker may get more, and the 10 maintenance workers. So you have a group of 12 people with $284,960, and that's what I read. Right? So, and I'm sure in one constituency you could have several groups, right? Because there's several things to be done in a constituency. So,
well, all I could say is that they are now getting living wages. Before they were getting
slave wages.
Poverty.
No, Tommy, you're being generous. Slave wages, you could say.
Yeah,
to say slave wages. Right? And I see also the NUFG pushing for 10% pay for daily workers. The union,
yeah.
Christopher Street. That is a new union, Tommy?
And NUFG?
NUGFW. NUFGW.
No, they've been around.
So the last time, what was the story, the 4%?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they took that and cool it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could call us and let us know. Maybe Southwestern will call us back and let us know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they agreed. I don't know if they had agreed to, if they I guess I know they were not part of the agreement with the PSA. I don't know if they had agreed.
I see you sent me a voicemail here.
Yeah, you can play that. He said the NUFG had rejected a 4% wage increase. So I don't know.
Let's see what this is.
You can. This is that is the financial guru.
Good night, Professor Wall Street. This is financial guru. I haven't been on much these days because I've been very busy, but I want to say I've been following when I can. I want to wish more talk and congratulations on reaching the stellar mark of 20,000 subscribers. I also would like to congratulate you guys and the members of the Village Family for putting Potomi and COP to
Alistair, hold on.
In established as well as people in Canada Trinidad's voice being heard by the leadership of the eminent Mrs. Kamala Professor Professor Wall Street. I would just want to say a couple of things quickly. One is, I don't know who has troubled your spirit, and it seems it is troubling. But it seems every time, and I have to revert to the P&M, and I make no bounds about it, that there's a pattern where, for the last 10 years especially, the PNM has basically put this country on a downward trajectory. The Moody's what came out, S&P report came out about this. And the fact is, Mrs. Presiding and the team is trying to put right-size the country, and you are assisting with that. And that being said, you will have people, unfortunately, detractors, who will accuse you of things that you did not do, namely taking supposed sponsorship to come to Trinidad and Tobago. Professor, I didn't even know you were in Trinidad. I was very surprised, but I was very happy that the Prime Minister was able to recognize you. There is a pattern. Look at the pattern with Mr. Barry Padder at our Public Utilities Minister and Shivana Sir. You had one Stuart Young making accusations that they were eating doubles and pilau, and they were spending money that they actually spent out of their pockets, as opposed to what the PNM was doing. So you also have the issue concerning the use of icons such as Young Brother, who in fact was sponsored by Angostura, who paid or was not paid any money to attend the government Christmas parties. The PNM administration, led by the former Prime Minister, Dr. Rowe, and the 1 month co-sweat Stuart Young, actually sponsored or had these people as brand ambassadors. So you're going to see that pattern. And you remember
Jennifer, you have to hold on.
I'm going to say, well, my name is the PNM.
I'll call back.
Call back. Okay, call back. Cool.
Yeah.
Call back.
I'll call back.
Yeah. Jennifer, what is it, Frederick or Charlotte Street? Remember Jennifer Frederick? Remember the accusation she made against you, how you took money from the PNM organization here in the United States? So, Professor,
yeah.
See, when when you use a sieve, what the sieve does, sieve the sieve of all the dregs.
Yeah.
And I don't like to use or assassinate people's character, but you have to assassinate their words and their policies. And for the last 10 years, the PNM has not delivered. The character assassinations are the only thing they're doing. With Moody's assessment, they have called in with the OJT PM, who wanted to be PM, but didn't get this chance. Now, with Brian Manning attacking UNC, because Moody's are following up with what S&P said. We have $4.6 billion in reserves, and we have to be on a negative watch. And they are getting Dan Paul, Mr. Dan Paul, Senator Dan Paul, Mr. Manning, and Mr. Imbert are now accusing the administration of not living up to the expectation. So let not your heart be troubled. Professor, you have a wonderful afternoon or a wonderful evening, along with Uncle Tommy and Seal. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just want to share this experience I had today that isn't a good one. I went to the Point Fortin Borough Corporation today concerning the new pilot project, and the CEO from the Point Fortin Borough Corporation. Suppose was to give us motivated talk concerning revenue coming out to work and orientation. And she started by it's like it's not like who send you, anybody who send you. I like to know people send you. If you feel somebody send you. She started and she would never do this. She was very embarrassed when she let me know the honorable minister. She hired us and was just last minute Friday because she and me at a meeting and you know it are no tools and she don't want it to look like we come and say that she book us steal the tools and like we and them and we was all citizens and election done and trying to get things together in this country and she was really, really ridiculous. She kind of like tried to cut after the meeting having a conversation with the supervisors. She started back the meeting and embarrassing me like and I wasn't speaking to her. She was real. All the other members of staff, right. I want to say the rest of the staff members that spoke, they were all right. But the city CEO for the Point 14 borough, I want to push in the back seat.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So for me, Troy Smith just sent me this job opportunities. The Ministry of Education is inviting applicants for suitable qualified nationals between the ages of 18 to 45 for positions of Teacher 3, Secondary Grade 4, Technical Vocational Teacher, Secondary Grade 2, Technical in secondary schools in Trinidad and Tobago only for the under-mentioned subject areas. Agricultural science, air conditioning and refrigeration, or auto mechanics, beauty culture, cosmetology, economics, electrical installation, French, home economics, clothing and textile, home economics, food and nutrition, industrial arts, carpentry, construction and joinery, building technology, masonry, medical engineering, music, office administration, electronic documents preparation and management, plumbing, physical education, Spanish, tailoring, dressmaking, technical drawing, theater arts, dance, theater arts, drama, visual arts, and welding. Submissions of applications, full details at visit the Ministry of Education.gov.tt, moe.gov.tt. Applications open on December the 2nd and closes on January 2nd, 2026. So if you are 18 to 45 years of age, the Ministry of Education is inviting applications for Teacher 3, Secondary Grade 4, Teacher Vocational Teacher 1, Secondary Grade 2, Teacher Vocational Teacher 2, Secondary Grade 3. And they have different subjects. So folks, the Ministry of Education looking for qualified employees. Yeah? So there you have it. So folks, I want to play this editorial for you guys, because Makila Pandey, this is Makila Pandey now,
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
I want you all to listen to this editorial on Makila Pandey. Take a listen.
Makila Pandey, the PNM propagandist disguised as opposition leader, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. Makila Pandey's latest Facebook attack, demanding publication of the CPEP audit, represents yet another transparent example of what PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez openly admitted. Every PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. While Pandey operates under the Patriotic Front label, her relentless attacks on the UNC government while ignoring PNM failures expose her true function. PNM propagandists using opposition platform to undermine the democratically elected government. The pattern is unmistakable. Pandey attacks everything the UNC does while applying zero scrutiny to PNM action. She demands immediate audit publication while never demanding similar transparency during the PNM's decade in power. She characterizes necessary reform as mere exchange while ignoring that the PNM's CPEP was far more corrupt than anything the UNC has implemented. This isn't principled opposition. It's PNM propaganda disguised as independent criticism. And the Fourth Estate's enthusiastic platforming of Pandey's attacks, without context about her zero-seat electoral performance, reveals media complicity in this propaganda operation. Here are 10 reasons why her CPEP audit demand exposes transparent vendetta against Prime Minister Pirsad Bissessar, and her CPEP attack exposes her PNM propagandist role. 1. Convenient amnesia about PNM's corrupt CPEP. Pandey acknowledges CPEP was used as a political tool, first under the PNM, but this understatement glosses over systematic PNM abuse throughout their decade in power. Under the PNM from 2015 to 2025, CPEP operated as blatant political patronage machine. Workers hired based on PNM connections, contracts to PNM supporters, functioning primarily to reward loyalty rather than perform work. Where was Pandey's outrage then? Where were her Facebook posts demanding PNM transparency? The silence was complete. Pandey had no problem with corrupt CPEP when the PNM operated it, only discovering accountability concerns when the UNC shuts it down for reform. This selective concern exposes her true function, attacking UNC reform while protecting PNM corruption through silence. 2. Demanding audit publication on unrealistic timeline. Pandey demands, where is the audit? As if comprehensive audits complete instantaneously. Audits of decade-old programs require reviewing thousands of contracts, interviewing workers, analyzing financial records across years, documenting irregularities, and preparing findings, work taking months, not weeks. Pandey knows this. Her "where is the audit" demand creates impression of government failure when reality is proper audits require substantial time. This manufactured urgency serves PNM propaganda. Create impression the UNC is hiding something by not immediately publishing audit that responsibly takes months to complete properly. 3. Ignoring that reform precedes audit completion. Pandey suggests it's problematic that the new national program began before audit publication, but governments don't wait for final audit publication before implementing reforms. The decision to shut down CPEP was based on documented irregularities justifying immediate action. Implementing reform program while audit continues makes perfect sense. The corrupt system needed immediate replacement, workers needed employment, public spaces required maintenance. Waiting months would have left workers unemployed and spaces unmaintained. Pandey's suggestion that reform should await audit either reveals stunning ignorance or represents deliberate attempt to make sensible sequencing appear suspicious. 4. The renaming distortion. Pandey's conclusion, renaming a program is not change, it's exchange, is dishonest. Minister Amin explained substantial structural changes. Workers hired directly through ministry, removing contractors and intermediaries that enabled PNM corruption. This isn't mere renaming, Its fundamental restructuring, eliminating contractor middleman system that facilitated political manipulation. Pandey acknowledges this change, then dismisses it to circular logic, suggesting no reform can improve accountability because discretion exists somewhere in any system. This nihilistic framing serves to protect PNM's corrupt legacy by suggesting UNC reforms are meaningless. 5. The pattern, Pandey attacks, every UNC reform. Pandey references. We are beginning to see a pattern, but the real pattern is Pandey attacking every UNC reform, regardless of merit. Healthcare reform, problematic. Energy revival, concerning. Security cooperation, dangerous. Wage increase, inadequate. CPEP reform, just exchange. This universal opposition reveals someone whose criticism isn't based on substance, but on predetermined conclusion that everything the UNC does is wrong. Real opposition evaluates reforms on merit. PNM propaganda attacks everything regardless of merit to create impression of government failure even when government succeeds. 6. Never demanding PNM accountability for CPEP corruption. Perhaps most damning is what Pandey has never demanded. PNM accountability for the decade of CPEP corruption that necessitated shutdown. The PNM operated CPEP as political patronage machine for 10 years, wasting hundreds of millions while delivering minimal work and maximum political manipulation. Where is Pandey's demand for PNM explanation? Where is her call for accountability from PNM officials who oversaw the corrupt system? The silence is revealing. Pandey demands UNC publish audits documenting PNM corruption, but never demands PNM explain why that corruption occurred under their watch. This represents perfect PNM propaganda. Attack those exposing PNM failures while protecting PNM from accountability. 7. Ignoring that transparency helps UNC, not PNM. Pandey's logic suggests audit publication would somehow embarrass the UNC. But the opposite is true. The audit will document PNM corruption and vindicate UNC's decision to shut down the corrupt program. If the UNC were hiding something, they wouldn't have shut down CPEP publicly citing irregularities. When the audit publishes, it will document contractors enriching themselves through PNM connections, political manipulation, and systemic corruption. This documentation helps the UNC while exposing PNM corruption. Pandey's framing reveals her true concern, preventing publication of audit that will further document PNM corruption. 8. The Marvin Gonzalez confirmation. Every PNM is a propagandist. PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez stated, every PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. Michaela Pandey fits this description perfectly. Her patriotic front label provides thin disguise for function that is purely PNM propaganda. Attack everything the UNC does, ignore everything the PNM did, create negative narratives, and advance PNM interests. The evidence is overwhelming. Zero criticism of PNM CPEP corruption, immediate attack on UNC reform, demands for UNC transparency never apply to PNM, dismissal of structural reforms, universal opposition regardless of merit. This represents PNM propaganda using opposition label to attack government while protecting PNM legacy. 9. Fourth estate complicity in platforming PNM propaganda. About her zero-seat performance without noting her pattern of universal UNC criticism, without acknowledging her silence on PNM failures, reveals media complicity in PNM propaganda operation. Responsible journalism would note her party won 0 seats, her pattern of attacking everything regardless of merit, her silence on PNM's CPEP corruption, reasonable audit timelines, and substantial structural changes. Instead, media platforms are attacked uncritically, amplifying PNM propaganda while pretending it represents independent opposition. 10. The democratic mandate question media ignores. Neither Pandey nor her media enablers address why someone whose party won 0 seats receives prominent platform to attack government with 26-seat Democratic mandate. The Patriotic Front's electoral rejection suggests voters don't find Pandey's vision credible. Yet media treat her as if she represents significant constituency. When PNM propagandists operating under opposition labor receives more attention than her 0-seat performance warrants, media has abandoned democratic responsibility for partisan positioning. Coverage should reflect electoral legitimacy. Pandey's 0 seats suggest voters rejected her message, yet media amplifies that rejected message. Conclusion: Pandey's true function exposed. Michaela Pandey's CPEP post perfectly encapsulates her true function. PNM propagandists operating under false flag of independent opposition. Her relentless attacks on UNC reforms, complete silence on PNM failures, impossible demands for transparency she never required from PNM, and dismissal of substantial changes all serve PNM interests while damaging democratic governance. PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez was correct. Every PNM member functions as party propagandists. Michaela Pandey proves that PNM propaganda extends beyond formal party membership to include supposed opposition figures whose actual function is advancing PNM interests through constant attacks on the democratically elected government. The Fourth Estate's complicity in platforming this propaganda, giving prominent coverage to politicians with 0 electoral mandate, failing to contextualize her partisan positioning, amplifying attacks without noting her protective silence on PNM failures, represents betrayal of journalistic responsibility. Trinidad and Tobago deserves opposition that offers substantive alternatives rather than universal criticism. Citizens deserve media that contextualizes criticism based on critics' credibility and democratic legitimacy. And they deserve honest assessment of which politicians function as principled opposition versus partisan propagandists. Michaela Pandey has demonstrated conclusively she falls in the latter category. Her CPEP post, attacking UNC reform while ignoring PNM corruption, demanding audit publication on unrealistic timeline, dismissing structural changes as meaningless, represents textbook PNM propaganda. Attack those exposing PNM failures while protecting PNM from accountability. As Marvin Gonzalez admitted, every PNM member is a propagandist. Michaela Pandey proves that PNM propaganda network extends to supposed opposition figures whose 0-seat performance reveals voters' rejection. Citizens should recognize Pandey's attacks for what they are. Not principled opposition demanding accountability, but PNM propaganda protecting party interests while undermining democratically elected government through relentless criticism, enabled by complicit media. The SEE PEP audit will publish when comprehensive review completes, documenting PNM corruption and vindicating UNC reform. Pandey's demand for immediate publication serves only to generate negative headlines before facts emerge. That's propaganda, not opposition. And media platforming this propaganda without context serves partisan interests, not democratic discourse. Michaela Pandey.
So, folks, there we have it. I wanted to play that whole one there, Tommy. I wanted to play that whole one because we noticed that Michaela Pandey is now out front. You know, she's now a propagandist of the PNM.
She's been deployed.
She's been deployed. Correct is right. But we want her to know there are also people out here who are watching her. And I am her watchdog. Yeah, COP, we can see your camera. I am one of our watchdogs, and we are watching her like the Koki Eye station we watching her. You know the Koki Eye station, right, Tommy?
Right?
Yeah. You're watching her Koki Eye. Yeah.
Welcome, COP.
Yeah, we watching her Koki Eye. COP, welcome. How are you going?
No audio. COP, welcome. Where are you?
Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, but where's your voice?
He's gonna hear us. Yeah. So folks, we're gonna take that break, and when we come back, we're gonna COP is gonna join us. And of course, folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP and you, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And when we come back, folks, I'd like you all to comment on Michaela Pandey because it's constant attacking her. We can't let these things go unanswered. We cannot. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
To our cherished listeners, partners, and the entire WZYE family, we extend our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support throughout our journey. Special recognition goes to key pillars of our community, Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and Mr. COPs whose vision and dedication helped transform a humble beginning of just 5 listeners into the influential voice we are today. At WZYE 95.9 FM, we don't merely broadcast, we pioneer. We are committed to delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Our promise remains clear. We originate. We do not imitate. More than a radio station, we are a movement. We are a community united by shared values. And above all, we are a family bound by integrity, purpose, and a relentless drive to uplift. Reaching 20,000 subscribers is a testament to your trust. We pledge to honor it by continuing to challenge the status quo, amplify authentic voices, and serve the people with courage and conviction. As we move forward, we ask you to hold fast to what matters. Stand for something. Keep the fire of passion alive in your hearts. May God continue to bless you and your families. Together, we rise. The WZYE 95.9 FM family, where truth ignites community.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute.
Welcome back. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Welcome, CBCOP.
Good evening to you, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Professor Wall Street, what a milestone again, Saturday. Them Trinidadians and them say they want to race with you. They say when you come over, you only winning all the race and them, and they can't win Gordon Joseph. He want to be part of the race. Gordon Joseph in Trinidad, and he couldn't even enter the race. But he's showing off in a jockey shorts and a Savannah runner. And you could have gone into the race and show it over here today.
Yeah.
But take 10 out of 10 for that editorial to do with Bias Makila apparently. Take 10 out of 10 for that.
You know, the thing about it is that, you know, how could a party that did win 0 seats gain so much of play in the fourth estate? You know, it just ain't making sense.
Well, the fourth estate fighting for the dollar, you know. That $200 million that they get every year. That bother them, you know. That bother them. But why I really want to say why about that, eh? I think the government shouldn't even take them on. The government should even take no questions from them and leave them on their own. Let them do them news. Because they're not doing news to benefit us. They're not doing news to benefit the future of the country. They're not doing news to benefit the hospital system for it to be better. They're not doing that. They only begin sarcastic and controversial news that will not benefit us, but destroy us.
Correct is right. So
look at the kind of news. Look at the kind of news they're bringing now with Venezuela. So what if we government give the Americans a free passway in the airspace? They have the authority to do that. The laws provide that avenue for them and that power. And the laws the law didn't provide when Delcy and them come Venezuela over here and PNM break the laws and bring them here still. How come the news they talk about that? News hide up that for them too. The news hide up all that and play the talking now. But Trinidad and Tobago have a lot of bright people, constructive people, know right from wrong, and know when somebody lying, when somebody's spreading the truth, and when they're spreading propaganda. We know, and we can clearly see it's propaganda. But it's a sad thing.
Correct is right.
Yeah,
Correct is right. But you see, in this wrong Tommy and COP, don't forget what Marvelous Marva says. They're going to be every nook and cranny, the PNM propagandists. And that's what they are going to do. You see? That is exactly what they are going to do, and they don't care. But let's listen to the general, right? Let's listen to the general. All right, before we go, let me take this call. This call coming in. Let me take this. This is Alistair. Mr. Welcome. Alistair. Good night
to you, my friend.
You all are supposed to have some this week. I know you all had the
fraud of the week.
Fraud of the week
Yeah.
And you're supposed to start something.
Yeah, we supposed
What's
to.
the other thing you're supposed to start this week?
All right.
So I submit per day, a day, man.
No, this is it.
Every day?
This is it. No.
Johnson's move of the week.
Let me start commenting on Michaela Pandey.
Yeah.
Now, it seems to me that Michaela Pandey has a personal vendetta against the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala
Correct.
This is my view.
Correct.
And I don't think I'm wrong.
Correct.
Right?
You're right.
This is really a personal vendetta against Kamala Prasad-Bissessar.
Correct.
She have this axe to grind for many moons now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what happened, she went down Cedra's side and she spoke about it only have one Coast Guard vessel to guard the shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
But for 10 years, she didn't say a word when Rowley was there.
Mm-hmm.
I think she did that recently.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't say anything. She had pips for 10 years. She never said anything before while the PNM and Rowley were there.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, the mainstream media and them giving her this leeway because the mainstream media doing the same thing. They have their vendetta against this government.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you why I'm saying this. Again, they had another survey tonight. They had a survey tonight where they were asking, should the US be given our airspace to fuel their plane? And 10% of the people say yes and 90% say no.
Uh-huh. Really?
10% said yes and 90% said no. Right? So you understand where I'm going here?
Yep.
Right. And then you were asking a question about the union, the national government of federation workers. I think these are the weekly and daily paid. They didn't accept the 4%.
Oh, they didn't accept it?
Right? So they
didn't accept it?
No, they didn't accept the 4%.
Oh.
So they want to negotiate for 10%. But you see what I see in here? Everybody want 10% immediately. Right? Immediately. So Kamala must see about everybody. Which is unfair. You can't run a country like that. She made a promise to the PSA and she kept that.
Right.
Everybody has to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you have to be, people have to be reasonable. I was listening to Stefan from this morning on Breaking Dawn.
Yeah.
And a pensioner, old age pensioner, had his grouse. But Kamala given PSA money and old age pensioners and get money for 10 years. So why would he speak out only now? Why didn't he speak out before? Right? The last time the very said old age pensioner get money was under Kamala when she was there on her first term, which is 2013-14. And they never get a cent. And you spent $600 billion plus you borrow $100 billion and you didn't give the old people nothing. Right? Which is really unfair with the high cost of living and all of that. Right? I sympathize with them. But nobody protested or said anything, and Rowley gave himself 47%. And none of them said anything. All right, Professor, you all have a good night.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Professor. Okay. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, folks, COP and Tommy, what is your take on Michaela Pandey before we get to this next video?
Well, it's clear that she's working for Marvelous Marvin.
Okay. COP, what about you?
Professor Walsh, them could say what they want to. Them could say what they want to. I against the ministers and them for taking interviews from the fourth estate. They should turn the back on them, tell them frankly in the face, all they not doing news to benefit us, all they just want controversial stories for headline, and we not in that. We want to govern this country. We want to represent people. We want to help people. We want to assist people. We want to do what the people vote us to do. That is what the government is supposed to be doing this fourth estate. And why we should love Maduro government. You hear what Gary Griffith say? And it's facts. This is the best opportunity for the citizens of this country. And Modi downgrading us and saying we're in a bad state. The media not asking and saying, how we in a bad state? What the PNM was doing for the past 10 years? Them not doing that. Them trying to make it look as if this government now come and the Modi downgrading us. That 10%, why all them other union and them fighting for 10% now? For the past 10 years, you ever see the nursing, the president of the Nursing Association speak out and come out to say they're protesting and thing? What were them threatening the most vulnerable in the hospital to keep away for this Christmas time? What type of medical people just do them thing? What type of medical people just do that? Threatening the citizens and say we're going to keep away for this Christmas holiday because we were 10% too. I used to be here, the nursing president, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, and citizens of this country. I used to be hearing them saying me and the minister, Terrence Dial, saying we're good partners and we're good friends. But not once. You say, hey, it's 2015, it's 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Not once you tell them, hey, we still getting 2013 salary, And it's the People's Partnership, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, will give them it in 2013, after the PNM owed them it from 2009, And now, for the past 10 years, when they complain for anything, and the workers are getting nothing, and our government come in power 8 months now, you complaining. What you complaining for? What they complaining for? For representation? So all they didn't know the workers wanted representation. All they don't know, all the collective responsibility was to work on behalf of your members. It's so sad. Get some water.
Drink some water, COP. Drink some water. So folks, yeah, let's take a quick listen. COP, you finished? Go ahead, COP.
Have a voice.
I say this really, I don't want to say that. Well, you pick up that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me play the voice note while COP recover.
Go ahead.
Guns are the weak, the CEO of Point 14 Borough.
Olia, we're not doing
Johnson's move of the week.
Olia, we're doing it Thursday. like the way we do it early way. The way we do it early.
Let me see what happens before.
First the what to get going now.
Yeah. And so listener, all you know, the Arima mayor was in the house and he took a picture with Philip Edward Alexander. And the Arima mayor is a PNM. So Arima mayor Baliram Maharaj have broken his silence about a photograph of him at United National Congress fundraising Christmas dinner posted to Facebook by Minister in the Ministry of Housing, Philip Alexander, ignited political controversy and media debate. Maharaj, a prominent Arima businessman who was sworn in as mayor on a People's National Movement ticket in September 2023, said there was nothing improper with attendance at the December 13 event at the Dennis P. Ramhan complex in Cuba. He insisted the episode underscored the need for Trinidad and Tobago to move beyond what he described as hate politics. All you see, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen, all you listening.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
You hear that? But let me read on. He said, I live in a big house alone. He is the one who carries me out, Maraj said, describing his nephew as like a son who look after him and accompanies him wherever he goes, including trips to Tobago. Maraj said he only realized the event was a UNC function after arriving, but remained impressed by the organization and atmosphere. Folks, I can tell you, he is absolutely correct. He acknowledged that his presence raised eyebrows, particularly given his political affiliation, and that he anticipated criticism when the photograph began circulating online. I could hear people asking me why I was there, and I know some will call me a traitor, he said, but it's time to stop this hate politics. Politics should not divide us. After 63 years of independence, it is time to build one nation. Hey, we did the top of the hour? Tommy?
Yes, at 9 o'clock we did.
Okay, all right. The mayor said the photograph that triggered the backlash was taken at Alexander's request. I'm not a fan of him, but I greeted him and he said he knew who I was. He came back and said, let's take a picture, and I obliged. Maraj explained. Alexander later posted the image to his Facebook page, where it quickly gained traction and fueled speculation about Maraj's political loyalties. But didn't one time Penny go to a duck thing that the UNC gave? Was it a duck thing? What was it?
It's something in Pinal.
Didn't she go to that one time?
David or somewhere.
A corrida competition.
Didn't she go to that?
Yeah, David, yeah.
Okay, listen to this.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Let me read on. Maraj also disclosed that he's seriously contemplating stepping down as mayor to spend more time with his family. Approaching his 85th birthday next month, he said he had long promised himself that he would decide then whether to hang up his hat. He revealed that former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley had encouraged him to contest the 2023 local government election, though initially reluctant. Maraj agreed as a means of continuing his service to Arima, but he said he never intended to complete the full 4-year term. I told Dr. Rowley I'll only do 2 years. After the election, I felt it would be unethical to leave immediately. People will say he lost and he gone, Maraj said, adding that he has already served more than 2 years. While his term officially runs until 2027, Maraj said he will consider leaving office within the next 6 months if key development products for Arima are not realized. These include completion of the town hall, the opening of the new social welfare, inland revenue, and election and boundaries commission officers, a new administration building, and a commencement of an indoor sporting complex along O'Mara Road. But wait now, these things wasn't needed for the last 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
But let me read this again. These include completion of the town hall, the opening of the new social welfare, inland revenue, election and boundaries commission offices, a new administration building, and the commencement of an indoor sporting complex along O'Mara Road. I told them thing what we accomplished in the last 9.5 years. Despite the political storm, Maraj maintained that his guiding principle remains national unity. My dream is one nation, one people, one love, where everyone can enjoy our culture, religion, sports, and entertainment as one big family, he said. So I picture with Philip Alexander and what did
that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So there you have it, folks. So you see the mayor attend the function, and the PNM propagandists already out in every nook and cranny. But let me listen to the general, what the general have to say.
Trinidad and Tobago, I've always considered myself, and I thank the Lord for this, for being able to have lived in different countries throughout my life. And one thing I know, you cannot generalize about a people. So you take people as they come. I think I've stated before, several times, that I was a big fan of Hugo Chavez, because I believe he honestly cared about the people, that he had the interests of the poor people of Venezuela at heart. I've never been a fan of Maduro. So one thing I know about bad people, about people who are ill-intentioned, it's only a matter of time before you see their evil ways. I pointed that out with Rowley, with Stuart Young, with Fitzgerald Hines, with Faisal Rawi, and all these miscreants from the PNM. But I warned you all about Venezuela. So said, so done. All of these bottom feeders from the PNM leadership and the critics of the UNC and the critics of Kamala Prasad, they should be hiding their faces in shame. The Venezuelan defense minister came out today and told you all how Venezuela really feels about us. You know what the man said? He said he gave you all a warning. Remember, Trinidad and Tobago used to belong to Venezuela. That's how they see us. This Maduro government, these people who speak on behalf of Maduro, they consider us nothing. All of you all who are supporting Maduro and supporting Cabello and Del C and all of them, they come out and tell you what they think about all this. Let me hear all this now. Let me hear all this now. The man come out and say, remember, a warning, or they used to belong to Venezuela. In other words, or they could go the same way, or we trying to move it with Guyana. Take that in all the piffin, all the PNM dances. Take that in all the piffin. I already fed up all there. I want to tell you some more because they don't have no vision. All is only about race and to try and bring down the government while we trying our best to fix 10 years of PNM madness, PNM corruption, PNM squandermania. The man come out and tell you in plain language, all is nothing. All used to belong to Venezuela. Imagine that. Or how they like that? How about them apples? Trinidad and Tobago, for the rest of all you who right thinking, and not looking at race, and looking at how Kamla Prasad Bisasa, trying our best to walk that line between all these big powers and doing a damn good job. For all you, love in the house, all the time.
There you have it, folks, the general. Keeping it real. You know, Tommy and COP, I think Tommy get kicked out. So COP is just you and I. COP get kicked out too, yes? So folks, it's just you and I. Just the two of us. We keep candles in the sky, just the two of us. So folks, you know, it's interesting, all right. Let me take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
So Uncle Pete and COP, I see they get kicked out.
Yeah, they get
kicked out. Why.
Yeah. That PNM internet.
This thing, what Senator Nake just mentioned about, I've been asking that question since he made that statement. Nobody from the PNM, nobody from the media addressed those issues. But the concern about flights coming in from here to refuel and all this kind of thing, they're concerned about how much money we could make by selling fuel, having those planes and then coming here, people buying wherever they want to get from Trinidad. That no foreign exchange in it, right? We just give them fuel. We just giving America fuel. And them just coming and land here. It ain't nothing to do with any kind of business transaction. Professor,
yeah,
this now.
Yeah.
The race that you run, your partner who did challenge you the other day, he came up in the race?
No, he wasn't there. Because if he was there,
so he hiding.
No, if he was there, if you're going on in Savannah right now, you'll still see him running.
I asked that question earlier and I said, I wonder how much you're lapping by.
Yeah, you'd have been still running all now. You'd have still running. Yeah.
And you know, he now know that there are no lights in Larrigome Stadium and the other stadium, man.
You don't know that.
He asking for lights now. After 9.5 years, he now realized that they don't have lights in them stadium, man.
Yeah.
Will the UNC take it out,
Yeah, the UNC take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shouldn't give none of them nothing. You see them workers and them who asking for their money.
10%.
The sister end up in the hospital suffering. They leave you on a stretcher day. They're going in 4 days now.
4 days. Wow.
Yeah. This morning they come and tell her that they come to carry she in a ward. She's still in that place. They're waiting for somebody to carry her in a ward.
Ain't it easy?
Them wicked PNM set up people and them. They wanted 10% and they want it now.
Yeah.
That's why, in my mind, anybody who working in them hospital and them medical places and them, anytime they go on taking any kind of industrial action, they should lock them up. They're not supposed to be doing them kind of thing.
They should lock them up.
Yeah, they should lock them up. A wicked bunch of set of people. If you know you don't want to walk inside them places and them days, don't go there and walk. Don't suffer people.
Very
especially
simple, right?
elderly folks. Right out there. I hope Gordon and them enjoying themselves, liking them kind of thing, because they hate people. And they want to talk about more, talking about that and all that business.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Intellectual. I don't know. This?
You know,
how could that?
PNM people really hate people, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, PFP. Go ahead. You're saying the PNM? Did he get kicked out? Yes, COP. Go ahead. All right.
I say PNM people really hate people. Them don't really want to see people be successful. I just ask myself, what type of people? Them spend 10 years, again, nobody no opportunity. I wish this government could do. You see what the PNM do, the OWTU? Try to mash up the union and them. The way we're hearing some of them union speaking there now, this government supposed to do this, come in that same act, and them union and them now. Because they support it under the PNM. The most money they ever get is under Kamala Prasad business leadership. And them complaining. Them complaining now. Why they didn't complain for the past 10 years? And I give the Arima me a 10 out of 10. Leave the PNM and come across.
Come
it
on.
have couches, it have chairs, it have hammock on the side for you. It have comfortable seating for you on the side. What are you doing across with Penny? Why the Penny can't do nothing?
So
but make sure you come with the staff at the Arima Borough.
So you're telling them to come home?
Don't come by yourself, come with the staff.
You're telling them to come home, COP, right? What you're saying?
Yeah, but come with the staff. Don't come by yourself. Make sure you bring 15, 20 with you one time.
Correct is right. I want to I'm multitasking here because I want to play something for the people, but I'm trying to multitask here. Let me see if I can get it up there. Hold on a minute, You know, COP is interesting, eh? It doesn't matter what the government does. There's gonna be propagandists against. Don't care what they do. It doesn't matter what they do, right? At this point in time, everything the PNM send out the propagandists against, it's failing miserably. They tried with the 10%, where they get any money from, that fail, right? They try with the Venezuela situation, that fail, right? They try with the radar situation, drug bust get COP. Did the PNM and the three Borats in Tobago apologize to the people of Tobago for the radar? What after the radar had that bust, did they apologize? I'm just asking, I don't know.
No. Just bow their head in shame. They just bow their head in shame.
So you feel sure because there's a possibility they may have apologized.
Where?
No, I don't know. I just
apologize to the Venezuela ambassador instead. And shaky hand. And shaky hand. Yeah. What manner of woman is that? What manner of a woman is that? But all the propaganda that then tell yourself they will spread and end up back in office, that won't work. That won't work. The country see the governance at the PNM for the past 10 years. What we going through today, Professor Wall Street and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, what we going through today, remember in 2015, when the People's Partnership leave office, this country had money galore. Over 500 children was getting scholarship to educate themselves. We had police stations, hospitals, fire stations building in this country. We had school, over 100 something school was building. And 10 years under the PNM, everything gone haywire. We gone right down to Modi had a downgrade. Who fault is that, Penny? Who fault that is? This government?
I think it easy. But COP,
is the betrayal. It is the betrayal of the People's National Movement towards the citizens of this country, and we must expose them, Professor Wall Street.
Correct is right.
We must expose
but
them.
COP, the thing about it, Tommy just came back. The thing about it is that when you see the things that are happening from the government, right? People can say what they want, right? Tommy, you don't have your camera. They can say what they want. It is massive progress than when you look at a year and a half. So look at this, right? The Prime Minister sent a message to the diaspora. The Honorable Barry Padarat sent a message. The Honorable Philip Edward Alexander sent a message. So here's the Prime Minister message to the diaspora. Can we get the comments send a few words to the diaspora? Send a few words to the diaspora.
Very pleased to have Professor here with us today. I know he's an avid poster on Facebook, on TV, on radio, so I want to thank him for that work. And to you in the diaspora, coming from the beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, we wish you a blessed Merry Christmas and a New Year filled of hope and revitalization. So Merry Christmas. God bless you. Thank you.
And there you have it, folks. The Prime Minister sending wishes to the diaspora from our beloved Prime Minister. You know, she goes back into the diplomatic center, which is now fully renovated. And we are coming to you. Yeah? And COP, I mean, me wasn't here, but I told the people that trip was financed by Ansem Libon. Nobody else financed that trip. I mean, I wouldn't mind the trip being financed. You know? Don't say out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But COP, I want to do something. I want to, let me say this. Let me go solo here.
Before you do that.
Yeah.
That's now hold on before you do that.
Go ahead.
That look good. That anger many UNC activists, and I want to tell them stop thinking so. It was not designed to envy nobody. It was not designed to jealous anybody. It was designed to think for yourself. It's so sad to see people jealous that. It's so sad. Let me just hush my mouth before I say something.
Yeah. Hush your mouth before you say something you ain't supposed to say. But COP, earlier we played this. You may have missed it, right? We played this. We just played this. Listen to this.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important
And COP, every single day we play that. It is not that we play that and we played once or we played twice. And part of what we are trying to do here is to inspire people for a better tomorrow. But let me do this. Let me do this here. Come on, this. All right, send move over. Let me start move over here. What will happen? Here we go. I'll move over there. So I want to go solo for a minute, folks. I went to the EBC office in Tanapuna, and I want to say to the people who working in Tanapuna, you all did a splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous, fantabulous, wonderfulicious, spectacular job with respect to me renewing my ID. And that's one of the purposes I came to Trinidad, to renew my ID. And folks, it took me, I ain't gonna lie, COP and Tommy, it took me about 15 to 30 minutes to renew my ID. 15 to 30 minutes. And I could not believe it. I was telling the young lady, I said, you know, this is the best I have ever had coming to an office like this. She said, well, you need to tell our boss that. I said, way boy, COP and Tommy, I want to say congratulations to those people there. I think it's the EBC office. I ain't sure. But it's the ID office where you go to renew your ID because my ID expired on December the 9th. So I had to get it renewed. You know, I want to say again, to all in that office in the government complex in Tanapuna, I want to thank you all so very much for being such marvelous staff there and the diligence that you all did. With, and they didn't know me, eh? They didn't know me, eh? So this just seemed that is what they do on a regular basis. That's what they do. All right. So again, I want to thank them very kindly. So there you go. So, which COP, all right, let me put them back here. So folks, yeah, that's it. That is my quick editorial that, you know, they did such a great job, you know, because the last time I went there under the PNM government, I was under the PNM. It took me days. I had to go, I had to come back, I had to go and come back, all kind of mampy-pampy. People that still say that? Mampy-pampy? COP that still say that in Trinidad?
Hanky-panky?
Mampy-pampy.
Well, you had to be old school. You had to be old school to know that.
I mean, you hear somebody say that mampy-pampy?
Hanky-panky, that you say the wrong thing. It's hanky-panky. Yeah, ask Penny. That's how she moving.
I get it all messed up. All messed
That's
up.
how Penny moving.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it was really a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure, and you have to give the people kudos when, you know, they do stuff like that and they do such a marvelous job. But you know what? I had this here to play, right? And I've never played it.
6 months on a Professor Wall Street.
Say that again?
What you get through there in 30 minutes? Under the PNN, that was 3 months, 5 months to get at it.
What 5 months? You being generous? 5 months? Boy, I go be over. And listen to this one. Under the PNM, right? They had to go to wherever you're living. I told them I'm not living in Chumakak no more. You know, people went up in Chumakak and asked me?
Yeah. They must do that.
They went in Chumakak to ask anybody know answer me one up in Chumakak. Them fellas tell boy, we don't know nobody like that up here, boy. Wrong with all you. We don't know answer me one up here.
You know,
guys,
Diana went through paying to get her ID card. She finally got it.
Under the UNC.
Yep.
Under the UNC. So you see, there we go. I didn't even know that. I know she get it, but I didn't even know. Pain and suffering under the PNM. In 2 boy, I you know, I don't know what to do. I was so
ask some voice notes when they get a chance.
ID card, passport, and things. It's not like long time. When they spend 6-7 months to get anything, it's not like that again. That is under the PNM. Remember, we had the United National Congress in office now, where they work for us and make it easier for us. That is That's the definition of representation.
Correct is right. So folks, start putting your closing comments in the chat.
Let's listen to somebody's voice notes before it gets
Tommy, hold on. Hold on, Tommy. Let me take this call. Hold on. Tommy, hold on.
I will.
Roland, go ahead.
Good afternoon. How are you going, my brothers?
We are doing
I'm
excellent.
I'm watching you guys, man. You all do so well.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah. We pick up your call, Roland. You could say what you had to say.
Okay, I sent you a position how we as workers in this country could relieve ourselves on depending on any political party. If Eric Williams had accepted WZYE Butler as part of the PNM, the people of African descent will not be where we are today. That's part of the problem. And I hear you all complaining about Rowley do this, and Rowley and the whole PNM is following a pattern set by Eric Williams and the PNM.
But Roland,
Masters.
Roland, I know you're always coming. Roland, the PNM do not like black people. They only like black people when come to vote for them. That is it. And let me give you an example, Roland. Roland, you know the old Workers' Bank building at the corner of Duncan Street and Independence Square? You know that?
I know everybody was there.
Okay. You know that building, they break it down like Chili Baby, the PNM, they break it down like Chili Baby. You know Chili Baby, right? You know Chili Baby? Right. Let's listen to this. When you have a party where most of the people who put you in power is black, and they come to you to do a project, a scholarship foundation for poor black disadvantaged youths, and you break down the building like Chili Baby, you don't like them people just vote for it. You only like them when the election come along. So yes, the PNM have black people in the condition that they are in today.
Yes. How we get out?
Well,
the only place in the society that I have not seen racism and corruption is in the credit unions and the youth.
Roland, let me
join forces together.
Roland,
only groups capable of
Roland, let me give you some more statistics again, Roland. Let me give you some more statistics. Roland, under the previous government between 2010 to 2015, this is where it has to start. Kamala Prasad-Gosessa reduced the amount of black people living below the poverty line from 19.8% to 17.3%. So just think about it, Roland. If there was another 5 years with that trajectory, you know what we would have been today? We would have been under 10%. However, when the PNM came into power, that is Gordon Gongachana Dryden Joseph Party, which he doesn't want to admit he's a PNM, but he's very good at lying. Them increased it from 17.3% to 26.3%, a whopping 52%, Roland. And them like black people, Roland? Them like black people?
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I'm a Tobagonian.
Yeah.
Right?
My father is a Tobagonian.
We not PNM. We have never been PNM.
Roland, you never vote for PNM?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
No, asking you, I don't know.
Never. Honestly, I'm telling you, I wrote you all a long article, which is, I want you to have it discussed. Let the people, why PSA giving UNC problems?
No, the PSA ain't giving, no, Roland, the PSA ain't giving the UNC no problems.
Yes, they are.
No, it's the other unions giving them problems.
I was chairman of the technical and professional.
Roland, what papers you reading? Roland, you reading Guardian, Newsday and Express?
No. I'm talking from a position of being inside the PSA.
Okay. No, Roland, no. But I can't allow you to give out, Roland, I cannot allow you to give out misinformation.
Which misinformation?
You said the PA giving the government.
Let us debate it.
All right, here what we gonna do.
Yeah, all that time to debate now.
Roland, you're close to the top of the hour. Let me pick up this conversation tomorrow. All right?
Right.
All right.
And I'm going to be waiting. Tell me what time.
I want
you to rubbish what I write.
Yes.
Embellish it, correct it, make it short, but I'm telling you what I wrote is true.
Roland, do you want me to put...
Vote PNM?
Roland, Do you want me to put it on the highway over by the that place over there? You know the highway? The Solomon Hotel Highway? Is that the highway? No, the Beatum Highway. Over by the Beatum Highway. You want to put it over there?
Anywhere. Content of the article.
Yeah.
Rubbish it.
All right.
Correct it.
Okay.
Embellish it.
All right. Tomorrow.
If the workers were in charge.
All right. Thank you, Roland.
We would not have to depend on any political party.
All right. We go talk tomorrow.
And we started in Tobago.
All right.
And every time to destroy the PNM began in Tobago.
All right, Roland. We had to run. We had to go to the top of the hour.
This was my godfather. I'm telling you.
Roland.
Just nothing.
We had to go to the top of the hour. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you. Roland, thank you very much, man. We had to go to the top of the hour, Roland. We go. Roland, God. Roland, tell me, rubbish shit, boy.
Wow.
Tommy and COP is on the Beatum, right? That place over there?
Yeah. Swim call.
Tell Roland, don't study the PSA in Trinidad over here.
Yeah.
Study the anchor in Tobago and go and vote for the anchor in Tobago.
Yeah, you go vote.
Everything good here with the PSA and the government.
Yeah. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. You know, Roland have to understand, is the PNM who have black people in the condition that they're in today and the condition that they have the country in today? Is the PNM? Because listen, I was having a discussion with one of my very intelligent friends, and they was telling me about the downgrade, right? The downgrade that happened. And I asked them, let me ask you a question. In the last 10 years, was that same downgrade that we have today, were they ever downgraded to that? The person tell me, well, I ain't sure, you know. I said, well, you should investigate about that. Because if you go talk about that, and you go make this a negative, and back then, it was at that same level, and then it increased, or it got better, you know, that means to say that it could get better. It's simple. You know, and you can't look at these things with tunnel vision. You know, they say there's a reason why they put blinders on horse.
Yeah.
Because they don't want the horse to see. They only want the horse to see straight ahead.
What shit but Moody downgrading us? That do bound to be factual. That bound to be factual. That could be propaganda.
But COP, let me say it is factual. Let me just say it's factual. And I am saying this, is that we have been here before and we get out of it easily.
Yeah.
And next time there's a ratings, we back to where we used to be.
Every setback is a setup for a major comeback.
Yeah. So people want to don't forget to know. We forgetting.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
You hear that?
Yeah, I know. So, I wouldn't be able to play these voice notes, but
how much voice notes you have?
It looks like 3, but they're not long.
All right, just play them. Let's play them. Play them, and then we go for the top of here. When we come back, we go play the rest. Go ahead, play.
All right.
Listen, good night. Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP. Yeah, what? I gave 10 out of 10 COP. And I find it should really take the front burner on what you just said. You know what it is? It's time for them to wean themselves off of these interviews with CNC3 and the Estate and all these 1% supporters. right? Stop answering all these set of questions, and they don't have to. Because there's not true journalists, there's not true journalism. Right? It's a bias station, and all the questions are asking the present ruling government is only questions to try and destabilize the country. So it's about time they handle them different. Stop answering these set of questions that with wrong ulterior motives and objectives that they have. Fire burn the PNM and all CNC3 and the Fortest. Like some people, listeners out there everywhere, call into and support what I say. Because I'm a prime supporter of UNC. That's what you call the man behind the closed doors activists. Come up and stand up and declare what I just said. Call in Santa Cruz, reporter, Eula, other call in and let me blaze them. Because under Rowley, you just tell the United Congress back then, the Kamala party, when I was in opposition, muting Kamala while she talking. You remember that? Muting, you know, while the woman speaking. That's against constitutional rights, that's bureaucracy. Yeah? And Rowley let them will answer what questions you want to answer. They need to do the same thing.
All right, folks, let's take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you, on WZYE 95. We're going to take the break and we'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, share the live. We thank you.
Go ahead, Tommy. You can play the next two voices.
Remember, Mr.
No, I played all three.
5,000 for the new year.
Okay. Yeah.
All three played.
Oh, you played all three. Okay, thank you. All right, COP, we heard you. Say it again, COP.
I say, remember, Mr. COP looking for the 25,000 subscribers before the new year. Listeners outside there, we need to do that little work, you know? Because I just tell a friend to tell a friend and make sure and subscribe. You had a responsibility too. Susan Lochan and Judy Ali and reporter and all of them. All they had a responsibility too. Let's do that work and let me see that number. That number is important.
Yeah, and Ms. Santa Cruz, you are so right. Who's fooling? It's only Tobago PNMI to when they read are removed. Just imagine that, boy. Just imagine. All of them, you know, bears is going in America. Here, bears is going hibernation during the winter.
Of course.
You know, them at a press conference, right? A big press conference. The IDA, the PNM, and some other pickup side. You know them going on hibernation already, and it's no winter, and we don't know winter in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
And them going, them make themselves look at such fools. $171 million, the drug bust.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, 100 and something million. Right after them fools at them at a press conference talking about removing the radar from Tobago. And people in Tobago go and vote. People in Tobago go and vote for that. Them people and them have to be mad. Them is a set of mad scientists. You know, it's about mad house in Tobago.
Good.
Tobago don't want nothing to do with the PNM. Wall Street.
No, but it's about mad house in Tobago.
Nah.
No, they send them sentence.
Really? No, they need to change that. They need to change that.
It should have one, eh?
Yeah, it should have one. I think that party who stand up there with them fellas and them should be the first set going inside of it.
I agree. I'm the minority leader. I'm the minority leader.
Them is a set of mad people, boy. Real, you come out and criticizing something, and a day or two later, it was responsible for a big drug bust in Trinidad. Were you criticizing it? We were.
And you're criticizing something that will be beneficial to your own island. Why would you do something like that? Why would you criticize something that will work for your island?
I don't know.
To bring back the PNM in power that does nothing for you? Nothing for you?
Anyway, folks, let's go to the closing comments. COP, what's your closing comment?
My closing comment is that tell Penny be more responsible. You here in Venezuela threatening us? Stand up for your country. Stand up for the residents in Arima and tell Venezuela you cannot be threatening us. Stand up and tell Venezuela you cannot say this land is all your own. This is ours. This is the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and not Venezuela. Penny, my closing comment is telling you, be responsible. Be as citizens of this country and stop making people threaten us and stay quiet, telling yourself it will benefit you and your hypocritical political party. That's my closing comment, Professor.
Yeah.
Wall Street.
So I want to read a comment here. We don't have Caribbean Soul to translate for we, so I gotta try and read it. Yeah, and this is from Gordon Ganga Chana Dryden Joseph. Yeah, so the government should just do what they want, and nobody should ask how come, why, what your plan. But the last 2 term PM made himself available to the media more than any other PM, even though at times, oh God, I lie again. You know what? Listen, he says the PM made himself available to the media more than any other PM. Right? So what he's saying, he has made himself more times than between 2010 and 2015 under Patrick Manning, under Basil Pandey, under A.N.R. Robinson, and under Eric Williams. Right? And George Chambers. Anyway, let me do Stray Dogs go back at the card that goes by.
Gordon Lucky.
Closing comment.
Lucky.
Wait. You know what?
Control of that.
No. Wait. You know something? I just missed something there. Hold on.
Stop, Gordon.
Yep. Stop it.
Stop, Gordon.
Do that. Go ahead, Tommy.
It's nice to be important, but it's much more important to be nice. You, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you're looking at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. Where you're cold, stay warm. Where you're warm, get cool. But just do your best, and that's good enough. Good night.
Yeah.
We'll see each other tomorrow. We'll see each other tomorrow night, God willing.
Thank you. From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Let me go into the closing quote. Lucky Lal came in at the end. Lucky Lal, welcome. Good night to you. Tommy said Mr. Fali will win all 15 seats in the THC election.
Yep.
Yeah.
All. And if it had 16, he win it.
Yep. Lucky Lal said pleasant good night, Professor Uncle Tommy COP and all my brothers. Same to you. So let's go to the closing comments. Paul Degal says, until tomorrow night, everyone have a blessed night. Santa Cruz says, till tomorrow, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated. Protect yourself from mocking pretenders like Gordon, Dryden, Gangachana, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Intellectual say, a dead man have no fear of death. The re-education of the soul brings freedom to the man. Okay. T. Gray Ghost says, Alana set up a new calypso titled Not Venezuela. Give it a listen. I will look for that.
You know what it is called, Gangachana, Professor Wall Street?
Yeah, I know what it is.
What it is called, Gangachana?
I learned when you stoop down over the channel.
No, boy.
What it is?
Goat.
That
goat to do, boy.
That is what?
That goat. The goat and them. Ask you know plenty about that. That goat mess, goat to that is called Gangachana.
COP, that is not what the people tell me the other day here.
Don't study them what I tell you about it. I tell you what the people them telling you in Trinidad, what it is called in Trinidad here.
That is what they tell me. I didn't know about that.
There was being humorous.
And Gordon say he don't mind if he's significant other game Gangachana.
As the goat do, as the goat drop ins.
No, but he
called Gangachana.
He go eat Gangachana.
You know what time you get that already? Why you feel this?
Oh God. Anyway, let me go, Mr. Santa Cruz closing comment. Karma is not judgment, it's balance. Whatever you send out, good or bad, comes back to you. Correct is right, Miss Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
T. Great Go says, don't forget, folks, press the like button, subscribe, leave the ratings. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Suzanne Lalchan said, good night to Walshik, Uncle Tommy and COP and family, village family. God cover you and keep you safe. Songs, sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Alistair says, God bless us until we meet again. Thank you. And Anthony even talk about fraud of the week. Fraud of the week is Makela Pandey. Makela PNM Pandey. Yeah.
And I'll look out for me in Tobago January campaigning for the anchor.
Judy Ali say it's Goat S. I thought they tell me Gangachana was the other one.
No, it's Goat Duru.
You see, Mr. Santa Cruz say no COP Gangachana is Obia. Yeah.
Miss Santa Cruz, that is Goat Duru that Gordon Joseph say why wife give him all the time, man.
No, it's Gangachana. Oh God, Julie Alice, I love you guys. Watch it, Tommy and COP. All right, you know, anyway, Caribbean so now you have to translate that last. Luckily, I'll say no boy Ganga China was China that was soaked in goat or cow milk. People took it to a different way. No, Lucky Lal. We had an intense discussion. COPU wasn't here. About Ganga China. Mm-hmm. No, I did not say about Sig, but my doodoo darling sugar plum wife. Look, I'm not Tommy.
Yeah.
You remember that fella saying that's how I started to call him Ganga Chana, but he don't mind if he as a significant other. He don't mind if he's significant other game Ganga Chana. You remember that?
Yes, he said she can make that every day for him.
Every day for him. No, look, he come back. No, I did not say about Sig or my doodoo darling sugar plum wife. He didn't say that. You see? A liar has no memory. Folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Bye-bye.
Uncle Tommy, good night to you, Professor Wall Street.
Good night, COP. Good night, Professor.
Take care. All right, we out of here. Bye-bye.
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love until concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pulled through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning down to a mess. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love and to breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 goals glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. 1 love, 1 heart, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.